Hey everyone, my name is Allison. Today we are going thrifting for the first time since the pandemic hit. I'm parked outside a really great thrift store called Out of the Closet, but this location is on the smaller side, so I'm not really sure how much of a selection there will be. I was going to go to one of my favorite larger thrift stores, which has a ton of stuff, but they are closed today, so we're here and maybe we'll make another trip out another day. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't want to spend too long inside just because I feel like it's not very safe to stay inside a small enclosed space for too long, but I think I'm gonna try to focus on seeing what they have in the men's section. I've been really into wearing oversized men's sweaters and Henleys and just oversized t-shirts and tops like that. Even though I feel like I find the most tops when I go thrifting, I think I'm gonna try to focus on bottoms this time because I feel like that's where my closet could use a bit more unique pieces. But yeah, I have a couple of bags I'm going to bring in to donate, and let's go shopping.
Feeling kinda lonely on this Wednesday night, thinking about the things I did that made us fine. Never wanted you to feel this way about me. Late night texting you just so you know where I've been. I don't wanna feel this way. I never meant to hurt you, so let's leave this place. We're never coming back, so girl, let's ride for the night, for the night, ride all night for the night.
Okay, first location was a dud. It was actually so interesting to see how full the store was of stuff, but I just didn't really see anything that I wanted. There wasn't a huge men's section, and it was mostly just like long sleeve button-ups. So I came to a Goodwill now, and we'll see what they have. Okay, I feel like I should hate these sandals, but I actually think they're kind of cute, and they're Dr. Scholl's, so they should be super comfortable. Bags are one of my favorite things to thrift, but not really seeing anything.
I don't want your love. Don't come to me now. I don't want your love. Don't come to me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Okay, wow, this is really large. This is kind of cute. I don't know if I love these little cape cardigans with just like the single button, but I kind of like it. This button is like a little oversized, so it's a cute little detail. This is really fun. I love the color of it, and it's just like a fuzzy chenille material, but it has like a stain here, and I don't think I need it. This is something that's definitely my style. I love it when the shirts have this little like loop detailing on the edge. I think it's so pretty, and it's just like a simple white ribbed cardigan, but it has a pretty big stain right here. I don't need another top like this, so I will pass.
I don't want your love. Don't come to me now. I don't want your love. Don't come to me now.
Okay, wow, I wasn't expecting to walk out of 2 thrift stores empty-handed, but here we are. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the mood that I'm in. I'm definitely being a bit pickier, I feel, than usual. I'm just trying to keep in mind all of the things that I ended up thrifting before and didn't end up wearing, and what are things that I feel like are actually part of my style and I'll be able to keep for a long time. The men's sections of the thrift stores are definitely a lot smaller than the women's, so I definitely haven't been seeing many of the like sweaters or kinds of things that I've been looking for. I don't know why. There has to be things that men donate besides button-up shirts. I think I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow to go to the original thrift store that I was hoping to go to today. I did actually really like those Dr. Scholl's sandals that I found, and I'm so sad that they just were so loose around the ankle and they weren't very adjustable. And then I also didn't end up getting that tan sweater that I was thinking about. I kind of had in mind this style of sweater that I saw Ayoung from Kind of Cool wear, but hers was like a lot more oversized and that was the kind of vibe I was going for. And since I didn't love the material, I decided to pass on it. So yeah, I think we will try one more thrift store tomorrow, and if all else fails, then we'll probably just have to resort to some online thrifting. Alright, we are about to head out for another day of attempting to thrift. I'm wearing this wrap top from Madewell that I found in my closet declutter / organization video, and I decided to wear it because I really like it. And these are some Citizens of Humanity jeans. I don't remember the name of them, but if I can find them, I'll link them in the description box. And that's it. Let's hope I can find something today. You guys, I hit the jackpot. There are so many men's Henleys here. I'm in heaven. Okay, this one I'm not too sure about. I kind of love and hate this pattern. It's kind of like an ugly but cute print, you know? And then here's just like a basic cream one. These are all really big, but I'm thinking I could just like chop it off, like the sleeves and the hem. I kind of like these stripes on this one. And then I got a couple of plain white button-ups. And these are like collared Henley shirts. So we've got a lot to choose from here. Okay, yes. This fabric feels really nice. Ooh. It's 74% silk, 14% cashmere, 10% nylon. Ooh, and this is a size small. Really, really cute. I feel like, is this a woman's sweater? This really cute basic sweater caught my eye, but I don't know if it's worth it. It has quite a few stains, which I might be able to get out, but I'm not really sure. It feels really nice. It's 100% cotton, which is my favorite. Oh my god, you guys, I literally went through this entire aisle, just this top row on this side, and my cart is full. Just like, look at these colors. I'm so excited. Oh my god, you guys. Thought this sweater was cute, but that's definitely a spider. This skirt is kind of cute. It's kind of an interesting length. It looks like longer, but definitely not a midi length.
$9.98.
Okay, oh my god. I seriously hit the jackpot when it came to men's long sleeves and sweaters. I spent 2.5 hours in there looking through the majority of this stuff. I went through women's t-shirts pretty quickly. Oh my god, I'm trying to open this hand sanitizer and it's just not opening. There were a lot more people in the women's section, and I wasn't really looking for anything particular in the women's section. I think every single top that I got is long sleeved, which honestly I'm not mad about. I wish there were more men's t-shirts. That section was pretty empty. I was hoping to find some like men's short sleeve Henleys, and I didn't really see any of those. I found so many 100% cotton sweaters, which is usually so hard for me to find when I'm thrifting. They're always like acrylic. I spent like $55 and I got so many things, so I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to go home, wash everything, treat any stains, and I will show you everything that I got. Alright, I am back home. It's been a couple of days. I've gone and washed everything that I got, and I can't wait to show you guys everything that I got from the thrift store. I feel like this thing kind of happens when you go thrifting, and when you start to find pieces, you will just keep finding more and more things. I think it's just a matter of like keeping an open mind and being sure to look through everything. Also, I mean, the amount of selection that you have is also really important. And the last thrift store that I went to was so much bigger than the other ones, and they just had a lot more to look through and a lot more of the pieces that I was personally looking for. So I ended up leaving the store with so many things. I purchased 14 items and my total was $54. So really I got some crazy deals because a lot of the things that I was picking up were in the like extra discounted colors for the week. So some of the pieces that I got were 75% off, a couple were 50% off, and a couple were 25% off. And even the ones that were regular price, I think the most I paid for an item was $7.66, and then there are a couple of like $5 items. I have so many great fall pieces to share with you. To be honest, a lot of the items that I got are pretty similar, so this haul may not be the most exciting, but I am very satisfied with the pieces that I got because I know that they're the kinds of pieces that I'm going to wear. But first off, I did want to go through some of the items that I did initially pick out, and then after kind of trying them on over my clothes, realizing that it wasn't really a great fit. So I did want to show a little bit of the thought process that went behind making a decision whether or not to get certain things, because I did end up picking up a lot, but there were a couple of pieces that just weren't the right ones for me. The first one that I tried on was this really nice and really soft tan quarter zip. I really love the material on it. It just felt so cozy, but I felt like the tone of the color of the sweater was just too similar to my skin tone, and it really kind of washed me out. Another one that looked like it might be really cute was this men's really chunky sweater, and I'm not really sure what to call the collar on this one. So this one was just an immediate no when I tried it on because I didn't really like how the collar sat on me, and I wasn't really a fan of the chunky diamond pattern knit on. This Henley was one that I went back and forth on a little bit. It was just a basic cream colored waffle thermal kind of Henley, and the fabric on the shirt was a little bit stiff and rough, which I feel like made it drape a lot more weirdly since it was so oversized on me. Another Henley that I picked out from the men's section was this gray striped one. It definitely gave me some 90s and early 2000s vibes, but when I tried it on, I just felt like my older brother, and this one also didn't fit the best, so it was a no for me. I was really interested in picking up a white button-up from the men's section since there were quite a few, and I love the look of wearing an oversized shirt over a tank top or a dress or something, but the ones in the men's section were just too large for me. I tried this one on, and it honestly made me look like I was wearing a lab coat rather than a button-up shirt. I found a couple of blazers from the women's section that I thought might be nice. I was looking for a nice creamy, very light tan colored blazer, and I did actually really like the fit of this one. The only thing was that I didn't really like how there was a bit of kind of a gathering where the sleeves met the shoulders, and the color felt a little bit off in the store. It felt more of like a buttercream yellow than more of a neutral tan that I was wanting. I also tried on this blazer, but it was just a little bit too big and a little bit too gray for my taste. Okay, so that covers all of the clips that I had for the pieces that I tried on and that I wasn't a fan of, and now we can go into everything that I picked up. I definitely picked up the most tops during this trip, particularly men's sweaters and Henleys, so I think I'm just going to start off with those and go through these kind of quickly because they are kind of similar. The first one is this one, and I think this is the first item that I ended up putting in my cart. This is just a really light heather gray collared Henley, and I immediately grabbed this because it just felt so comfy. The tag says genuine navy blue comfort, and I don't know, it did kind of give me a little bit of a nautical vibe. The buttons have these little hexagons on them, and I just thought it was really cute. It's 100% cotton and is a really nice cozy ribbed knit that isn't too heavy, so I would definitely get a lot of use out of it. I was a little hesitant to get this one because it had a ton of little tiny orange little spots all over the sleeves and on parts of the back as well. I just scrubbed it a little bit with some dish soap and soaked it in OxiClean, and all of the stains came out. Moving on with the collared knits, the next one that I picked up is this gorgeous Banana Republic linen knit, and I just thought this was so gorgeous. I've never seen a 100% linen sweater like this before. I will have to try to retreat the stain on this one. You can still see a spot right here, but I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get it out because I was able to get out a pretty stubborn stain from one of the other sweaters, but it's just such a beautiful color. It's a very neutral sandy tan color that I think looks so beachy and perfect for summer. It's pretty long. It's a men's medium. I'm not sure if it covers my butt, but I kind of like the long tunic fit and I can always tuck it in. And yeah, I'm just so happy to have found this. I think it's a really unique basic that will fit into my closet very well. The next collar knit is also from Banana Republic, and when I saw this one, I just couldn't pass up the color. It is such a pretty sea foamy, almost minty green color. This one is a men's large, but I feel like the cut of it is a little bit slimmer than some of the other pieces that I have, so it isn't quite so big and oversized. It's made out of 88% cotton, 10% nylon, and 2% lycra. I really do love a little bit of color in my wardrobe, especially in the spring and summer, so I'm so happy to have found this one. Next up we have a gray collared Henley, and when I felt this sweater, I immediately knew it was going to be some high quality material. It just felt so soft and so nice, and I was not disappointed to find that it's 74% silk and 14% cashmere, as well as 10% nylon and 2% lycra. So this is another one from Banana Republic, and now I'm actually wondering if the same person ended up donating all of these Banana Republic sweater Henleys, but they are all actually in different sizes. So this one is a size small, and it definitely fits me really nicely. It's not too oversized, not too baggy. And I thought it would be nice to pick up different sizes of these styles of shirts, just depending on what kind of fit I was looking for and if I wanted to layer anything on top of it. I absolutely love it when I find clothes at the thrift store that are made with high quality materials like these, because it's just such a win. I'm not sure what you call these kinds of buttons that kind of have that like shell abalone kind of finish to them, but this one has buttons like that, and I think it's so pretty. The last men's Henley that I have is this one right here, and this is another one of the pieces that I picked up in store and was like, I don't know if this is cute or tacky, but I ended up really liking it and I think it's really cute. This is what the pattern looks like up close. It's kind of like a plaid pattern with different greens and blues and yellow. That almost gives me kind of like Aztec or like Southwestern vibes to it, but I think it always helps when the print is nice and small and the colors that make up the pattern are similar and very complementary. I think it's just easier on the eyes, and you can get away with wearing something a little bit more different or out there. I really like the little contrasty yellow details. This one is in an extra large, but it's very soft and cozy and drapes nicely, so I think this will be a really cute top to wear in the fall. I have one more Henley buttoned style shirt, and this one I found in the women's section. It's a size large vintage cream sweater. I'm just a sucker for these little feminine details. I love the little scallop edges, and again the little buttons are just so pretty, and I don't normally love cable knit, especially on a very chunky sweater, but since it's done in such a narrow pattern, it just really makes it so much more wearable. This sweater did have a couple of stains, but luckily I was able to get everything out, and I just think this is just the cutest little sweater, and I'm gonna wear it a ton in the winter. I have a couple of more sweaters without buttons, and then I will get into the non-tops. The first sweater that I knew I wanted to take home was this vintage Izod sweater. I just fell in love with the color. I've been really into this light sage green color lately, and the fabric on this is so soft. It's 100% cotton, and it is a really nice lightweight knit. This one is a size large, so it is a bit big, but again, when something is on the thinner side and is really soft, it just has a really nice drape to it, so I really like how this one fits. I also picked up this gray sweater by Jeffrey Bean, and it's a size medium, 100% cotton, and this one has a bit of a thicker knit. I really liked the window pane pattern on this sweater. I've seen a couple of sweaters with this kind of window pane pattern on Knitting Vintage, and I'm really happy that I was able to thrift one. I like this one in particular because I feel like the window pane grid is pretty wide and large. I feel like it doesn't look quite as good when the checkers are a bit smaller. This next sweater is really basic, but I just liked how basic it was, and I really liked the color of it. Again, it's the perfect kind of neutral, heathered, sandy, tan color. This one is a men's size small, so it's not too oversized on me, and I feel like this is just a staple sweater that I would reach for and wear all the time. Super happy because this one had some pretty gnarly stains on it that were really caked into the threads, but I was able to get them out. Lastly, I have two sweaters that I picked out from the women's section that I wasn't sure if I should get both, but I thought both were really cute. The first one is a sweater from Universal Thread, which is a line that they have at Target. It's another 100% cotton sweater, which I love, and I just really liked the knit on this sweater. I thought it was pretty unique, and I kind of liked how it had that open feeling to it, but it wasn't so sheer and see-through that you would have to wear more than just a bra underneath it. And then I also picked up this sweater from Loft, and I love this sweater. I've already worn it out since I got it, and this one does have that more open knit where it looks really cute if you can kind of see what's peeking underneath. So I think it's a really cute sweater to throw over a dress or a swimsuit or something. And I also love that it has this really wide neckline so that it can almost even be worn off the shoulder. Okay, I swear that is all of these sweaters that I got. I'm definitely going to be needing to make some room in my drawers to store all these. Now we can move on to some more exciting pieces. No, not that those weren't exciting, but I was really excited to find a skirt at the thrift store, which is pretty rare for me, especially finding one that fits. This is yet another Banana Republic piece, and it is a linen knee-length skirt. I thought it was really cute because it has these subtle pleats which give it a little bit more flounce and shape to it, and then it just has like a really subtle layered effect at the end right here. I can't get enough of these tan linen pieces, and I wasn't sure if it was going to fit me because this was something that I wasn't able to try on over my clothes in the store, but I washed it and I just tried it on and it fits me perfectly. It does have a little tie here so you can pull the drawstring a little bit to make it a little bit tighter. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the length once it was on, but I actually really like it. I do love midi skirts and mini dresses, but sometimes they just hit at the widest part of your calves, which can be really unflattering. I think this one falls at a really flattering length, and since it's not super short, it is so comfortable. I'm so happy that I found this and that it ended up fitting, and I can't wait to wear it with like a really cute frilly top or something. The last piece that I got is a piece of outerwear, and it is a very fall appropriate piece, and it is this trench coat. It does need a bit of ironing now that I've washed it, but this is just a really great basic light olive colored trench coat from Gap. I wasn't even planning to look at any of the outerwear, but I ended up in the aisle and there were a bunch of cute trench coats. There were a couple from London Fog that would have been so cool if they were in better condition or if they fit me, but I ended up finding this little Gap piece, and it's in a size extra small petite. It can be kind of hard for me to find trench coats. I feel like a lot of the ones that I've seen in the past have just been too long on me. This one is a really nice shorter mid-length trench coat, and it honestly fits me perfectly. I normally probably would have gotten a size small just to have a bit more room in the shoulders, and I do like a bit of an oversized look in my outerwear, but this one was just such a good price and it feels really high quality. I really like the weight of the fabric, and the color of it is really pretty, and I just love how classic and simple it is. It doesn't have too many details. I like that it doesn't have any details on the shoulders, and this will be such a great piece to style for the fall. I don't have any real trench coat. I think I only have one that's like a bit more of a drapey kind of fabric, and I love how those look, but I never actually end up getting much use out of them because they're a bit too lightweight and they don't keep me warm enough. So I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a great piece that I hopefully get a lot of wear out of. So that is all for this haul. I can't believe I found so many amazing pieces. I really wasn't even planning for this haul to be fall focused, but honestly I wouldn't have had it any other way. And I also wasn't expecting to go to 2 thrift stores in the beginning and leave empty-handed. It just goes to show that not all thrift stores are the same, and sometimes you just have to hop around to see what stores are carrying. I'm definitely set on tops and sweaters. Next time I'm definitely gonna have to challenge myself to get something from the dresses or the pants, or a bag would be nice, or even shoes. For the most part, I think I stayed within my comfort zone for this haul, but I still found so many pieces that I really love. I do want to give another quick shout out to ANALUISA, who did gift me the jewelry that I was wearing throughout most of the video. Accessorizing always takes your outfit to the next level, whether it's thrifted or not, and I really do just love these pieces. They really go with everything. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed watching and want to see more thrifting videos, and definitely subscribe. I have a lot more upcoming fashion content to share with you all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!